My Daniel Smith watercolor paints have arrived, and I'm so excited to share what I got with you. I have a small collection growing in this tin. So I asked ChatGPT to help me fill in these colors, 13 new colors that we're gonna add, and I'll have to update my card to show the new colors. I'm not one that mixes colors intentionally a lot. Sometimes I do just for fun, but like I don't need a mixing palette. I'm happy with convenience colors. It makes it easy just to get in there and get stuff done. I like mixing too sometimes, don't get me wrong, but like that's not what this is. This is me just falling in love with this brand of paints. I still consider myself a mixed media artist because I really like colored pencils and gouache too. I like black ink, line work. Sometimes I do acrylic paintings, collage, just for fun. But I've really taken to watercolor this last year, and I don't know if it's because I just found these Daniel Smith paints and I started building this palette, but it's fun and I love it. Let's get into it. The first color that I got, which was actually on back order, was Alizarin Crimson. There's my convenience color, Lavender, and I really struggled with this one because I thought about getting just cobalt. What it looks like online, it looks very similar. I went ahead and got it because if I still want cobalt, I can get that again some other time, but we're gonna go with the Lavender. The only option for Potter's Pink at Dick Blick was the larger tube of this. So I hope I really like this because this is a lot of paint. This will last me a very, very long time. I got a classic yellow ochre. One of the things that ChatGPT recommended was transparent Pyrrol orange. And then I also got two purples. I got Quin Violet and Carbazole Violet. Next, I got Quin Burnt Scarlet, Quin Deep Gold, Quin Sienna, Burnt Sienna, and I got a Cobalt Teal Blue, and this is the Phthalo Turquoise. Let's look back at what I already have, and then we'll look at the new colors and swatch them. Okay, so the first set of Daniel Smith watercolors that I got were the Piemontite colors. We have the Rhodonite Genuine, which I believe is here. Jadeite Genuine, I believe that one's there. Amethyst is gonna be here. Mayan Blue is here. Hematite, that one is up here with my neutrals. And this Piemontite Genuine is here. So that was the first ones that I invested in. Then I just picked out some new colors that I was just really feeling. So that gave me the Buff Titanium. This was a recommendation by a lot of people, so I figured I would add that. That one's there. Then we added the Indigo. That's this inky blue one here, the darker one. The Paynes Gray is right next to it, and they're similar. I got my traditional Sepia here in the end, Moonglow, which is here. That was the next batch of colors that I got. Next set that I got was the Essentials set. At this point, I was like really starting to get some colors piled up, and I was like, I just need some basics. So what would be a good basic set to have? So that gave me the Pyrrol Scarlet here. So we've got the new Gamboge, that's your warm yellow, Hansa yellow light. That gave me the two yellows, it gave me the red, and then it gave me, it's Quin Rose. So I'm actually have a lot of quinacridones now. So for the blues, I've got French Ultramarine and Phthalo Blue. After that, I decided to invest in some greens. When I was looking online, the Jean Haines Green with Envy set, I already had one of them from the Piemontite set that I got. So I just bought individual tubes, and so now I have the full Jean Haines set. Green Apatite Genuine, so that one's here. Undersea Green, that's right next to it. Our Phthalo Green is on the end. Serpentine, Green Gold and Serpentine. This is Green Gold. These ones are harder to tell apart. Definitely has more yellow in it, but like, and this has red that's granulating, where this one's like real smooth. So that is all the colors that I have so far. This is one that I definitely see a lot of people using. This one feels a little bit sticky. We've got our Potter's Pink. Next, let's try this Alizarin Crimson. Wow, that is beautiful. Next, let's try transparent Pyrrol Orange. Wow, that is a true orange. Bright, clean looking. Next is your classic burnt sienna. Oh boy, this is one that exploded. Let's see what this does. Wow, let's pull this down a little. Okay, so that is our burnt sienna. That is like a classic color that a lot of people have. Our Quin Deep Gold. Getting new colors just like rejuvenates me. I don't buy art supplies that often, that's probably why. I think it's been a year and a half since I've made any purchases. That's a really long time because I want to buy stuff all the time, but I also don't want stuff just like piling up and not using it. Quin Deep Gold. Wow, this is interesting. Whoa, that is beautiful. That is gorgeous. Deep gold. Love that. I'm gonna be making some pretty pumpkins with that. Next is Quin Burnt Scarlet. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. I love this color. These two colors together, whoa. Next is Quin Sienna. Honestly, it took them a while to get here, so I honestly forgot kind of what I even ordered. Whoa, that is vibrant. I think I really like the quinacridones. Quin Sienna. Traditional yellow ochre. Let's get it. I just got done taking Elizabeth Silver's class, the successful licensing collections, and that was pretty great. There was 3 live sessions to like talk directly with her and other designers. This is just an interesting selection from ChatGPT. Cobalt Teal Blue. Oh, and this one exploded. Okay, this is beautiful. Phthalo Turquoise. Ooh, this looks deep and moody. The phthalos are like super bright, but I think I picked this one. Oh yeah, I did pick this one. Look how quickly that stained into the paper. Couldn't decide which one I liked more. And I was like, well, they both serve different purposes. So I'll just get them both. Okay, we've got 3 colors left. We're gonna go with our Carbazole Violet. Why are these colors so beautiful? I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at this. This violet, that is just so deep and rich. See if we can pull any more down. Look, it's staining, very staining, quick staining. Next, we're gonna do Quin Violet. Ooh, let's see. Wow. Definitely has a magenta vibe. And our last but not least is Lavender. Super sticky. Oh, but look at that. Let's wash it out a little. Yeah, that's a very, very gorgeous purple color. Okay, so we've hit a little snag. I'm going through and labeling all of my little pans from the previous collection that I have started because they weren't labeled. These two colors are so similar, I cannot tell the difference. So I went back and re-swatched them next to the originals to see if I could tell a difference. I honestly just can't. So I put them next to each color here. And I think on this one, this has the tiniest hint of like a blue undertone, maybe. And I think that is the Rhodonite. I think this is the Quin Rose. This is a valuable lesson if you don't label your pans to label them, because when your collection is small, it's very obvious which one is your pink. But when your collection starts to grow, this is getting very tricky. This is the Quin Rose and this is the Rhodonite Genuine, I think. I mean, it is so close. I just don't think that this Quin Rose has that bluish hue. So I'm pretty sure that that is the Quin Rose and this is the Rhodonite. This is the full collection, all of the different pigments and colors I now own. I'm gonna swatch all these out and reorganize before I put them in my palette. Okay, we've got them all labeled now. Quin Sienna, Alizarin Crimson, Quin Violet, Quin Burnt Scarlet, Potter's Pink, Quin Rose, Pyrrol Scarlet, Rhodonite Genuine, Transparent Pyrrol Orange, Hematite Genuine, Sepia, Burnt Sienna, Quin Deep Gold, Yellow Ochre, New Gamboge, Hansa Yellow Light, Buff Titanium, Piemontite Genuine, Jadeite Genuine, Phthalo Green, Undersea Green, Serpentine Genuine, Cascade Green, Green Gold, Green Apatite Genuine, Phthalo Turquoise, Cobalt Teal Blue, Moonglow, Carbazole Violet, Amethyst Genuine, Lavender, Paynes Gray, Indigo, French Ultramarine, Phthalo Blue, and Mayan Blue Genuine. And so right now I've got them all in the palette in this specific order. But I think the last and final step will be to reorganize these just a little bit and get more similar tones together. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Just want to say thank you guys if you hung out while I got this palette in order. I know it was a lot of video, but it did take a while to get this sorted. I even made a little swatch card for my tin, laminated it, all of that fun stuff. But yeah, I would really like to know if you have any favorite Daniel Smith watercolor palettes that you've built, or just specific colors that you really love by that brand, because I am collecting them now. It's official. I'm addicted. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye now.
go ahead and do that thing so we can stay connected.